Okay, gentlemen, you are on the precipice of town, on the forest edge, kind of looking in. As you do, you see the one lantern lit, but you can also see that the other, on the adjacent corner, you can see some faint light. So you can tell that they are both glowing, producing some light on the front side of the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
Who is proficient in perception?
Not this guy.
Apparently, like our passive perception or something?
No, just your
Wisdom?
I've never.
You are?
Yep.
I'm in two apparently.
Oh, I can skill.
If you are, roll me a perception check.
19? No.
Yep. Unless you wait for a nat
16
20.
plus
10.
5, so 21.
Damn.
Grizzle, with his ranger-trained eyes, as you were looking over, you can see from your vantage point, because you're standing where, kind of over by that, right about there. You can see both guards sitting there, kind of standing post in front.
I've seen him before.
You can see them kind of like shuffling back and forth, kind of like BSing with each other a little bit, like trying to figure out what it was that Brad and Chaz went to go do. Down on the other side of town.
Brad and Chaz.
But for the most part, they are just holding steady to their posts. With that, you don't see a lot of lights inside the monastery, for the exception of the very top level.
Second floor or like this
Third
top
floor.
level?
Alright, so by doing this, there's no going back.
You get the first crack at saving that man's life.
Just do it.
No pressure.
What man's life? Guard,
Some
that
guy
guard's
starts yelling.
Like the meditation track.
killing that guard's life, saving that guard's life. You can
Alright,
convince him to let
so
us in.
If this doesn't work, we take off towards the direction that the compass pointed.
Yeah, in case anything gets super wild in there.
We go southeast.
We have to escape on our own.
okay.
Should we have probably you three look out, stay on lookout. We should have a lookout. Nobody want to be lookout. The position of, hiring for the position of lookout.
Only one of us needs to approach the guards, so let's start with that.
Yeah.
Too many people is going to be quite strange.
JJ,
See if you can let us in.
Alright.
you want to go work that silver tongue? Like you did with Martha.
So you need Martha out of this.
Don't throw him off his game.
Right. We're like, okay. So, going up. Well, not yet.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
thinking through it in my mind. Okay, just gonna go up. Say, Brad and Chaz needed your help, but first he wanted you to let us in to check on.
You don't know Chaz's name, you only know Brad.
Only Brad?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Brad. Right. Okay. But first he wanted you to let us in to take a look, check on Cal or what's his name? Cal?
Cal.
Little Cal. Little Cal. Alright.
That's good enough.
Okay. So I'm...
Or Sweetmeat, as the sound refers to.
Alright.
You see that?
I'm doing it. So now I'm actually kind of like running towards the guard with urgency.
Okay.
Trying to really sell it here.
So as you're like running up there, suddenly the guard just kind of goes, and you can see him just hold on to his pole arm, and like takes kind of like a defensive stance a little bit. You hold.
And I cast suggestion.
I love it.
So I suggest to the gentleman that Brad told me to come get you. They needed help at the registry. But first he wanted you to let us in to check on Cal. So you get to do a wisdom saving throw, and I'm using my luck stone.
Ooh.
So you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh. Lux.
I don't think that disadvantage is going to matter.
Ooh.
13 is the...
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Brad needs help with what?
Brad! He was... Didn't you hear that earlier, the banging?
Well, yeah, he and Chaz went down to go check it out.
Yeah, he told me there were some orcs. They needed your help, but first he wanted you to let us in to check on Cal.
Well, how do you know Cal?
Well, we met him when Renard gave us a tour.
Why is he worried about Cal?
Because he was injured. He wanted us to check on him, make sure he's doing all right.
Well, oh, okay. You said we. We needed to check on him.
We? Did I say we? I meant
The proverbial.
I meant me. You know, he wanted me to check on him.
Deception check. The rest of he's buying. This party might not.
That's do I really need to burn my other?
Are we?
He's
Hold on.
selling it.
Are we observing this? Can we see this?
You can see
The
it.
people live from there.
Yep.
All right.
So what? As Dane is looking at this, am I seeing this like hesitation or this questioning? Can we hear it as well?
You can tell there's a back and forth, but you're gonna have to roll me a perception check to tell me if you can hear it or not.
All right. 15.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay.
Like, not so much like word for word, like you're catching different words, but you can tell, like, you can hear like inflections, so you can definitely make out that he's questioning JJ.
So if Dane goes, wait, you guys wait here, hold on. Dane just comes, running towards him. Oh, I'm here.
right.
I'm here to help you.
Right. Yes.
And I look at the guard and I go, I have short legs, man. I can't run that fast.
Sorry.
That was pretty fast for a boulder with legs, I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So he wanted.
I'm here to help him.
We were gonna check on Cal.
Sounds a little unorthodox, but sure, I guess. I'm assuming you know where he is, so I'll leave you to it.
Yep. Yep.
And he just goes, unlocks the door, and cracks it open for you.
All right. And
Nope.
and then he starts running towards Brad.
Nope.
No.
He stands right there.
He
Oh.
stands right there.
Okay.
It's like, gentlemen, do you want to see yourselves inside?
Can I come jogging up?
Yep. Yep. All right. Thanks. What was your
I
name
say,
again?
guys, what is going on? What is the deal with Cal? Like, we're supposed to be back already.
How many of there are you?
I reach out and I say, Brad, Chad.
What?
Yeah,
No,
I say,
not
Brad,
Brad.
are you with Chad? All right, he's Chad.
No.
No, we didn't get this one's name.
Yeah, we don't know his name.
I'm Brad Chad?
I say, you know Brad and Chad.
No.
We're here. We're friends of lads. Listen,
Who's Lad?
it's a guy. He's in our unit. You know lad. He's always doing things and saying stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you know the guy. All right, well, we're just gonna get in there and take a look at the boy, and you're doing good work out here. And I tap him on the shoulders. So this is very nice. Yeah, keep this up. You'll be up for promotion in no time.
Roll me a charisma check.
Okay, just straight charisma.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an 8.
So he just kind of looks at this and kind of shakes it off, like, you're saying he's doing good work, but he just doesn't believe it whatsoever. But he's like it be anyway. It's just like, is this it? Is this all of them?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gentlemen, you need to get inside. I need to lock up behind you.
I said, well, I mean us, and then like, you know,
No.
we have. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Are you with us?
No. No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I am very much not with you. Especially if you told there were orcs in the town.
Yeah. So
I'll
I
certainly not be with you.
oh yeah, that's right. Right.
I'll certainly not be there.
He's half orc. Anywho. All right. Yeah, let's go, guys. Come on.
I say yeah. There's,
Brad
one,
needed
one more in the crew.
needed his
so.
help.
I make a motion to Grizzle to go around the back of the house. Well, you guys are up talking to the guards.
We'll just walk in. All three of us are walking.
I'm in.
Sir?
Dane's in.
I say, well, he was supposed to be here by now.
Who is he?
He's like an apprentice. I'm teaching him, you know, the trade, the tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Does he have a name?
Yeah, it's you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's what exactly?
Either you're gonna get in or just your friends are.
Alright, I guess I'm walking in.
Okay. Well, look after that. And you hear the click of the door behind you as it locks.
I sigh.
As you walk inside, there's a few lanterns lit against the walls. The walls, though, are adorned with multiple pieces of religious arts. You see multiple rugs lining the wooden floors, and it's decorated quite nicely. Not anything extremely lavish by any means, but they definitely take the time to keep everything clean and upkept. You can even notice some little bit of a hint of some nice sweet-smelling candles in the air.
There's art on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Who's it in there? It's me, JJ, and Dane.
Yep.
What is the art a picture of?
Basically, you see a lot of different things representing light in some way, shape, or form of another, or sunlight, as that is. Also, you see multiple crests of the symbol that you have seen before, representing the church itself being those multiple diamonds. So a lot of it just being, of course, to Palor, and symbolizing light and the sun.
All right. Well, what about Grizzle and Encino?
Well, we need to
Should
find a
we
way to
just-
get them in here.
They're all outside.
Yeah, Ace
See if we
squat's
can
outside.
find our way to a window, or maybe go upstairs
said-
or something like that.
So while they were discussing what their plans are going to be, what are you gentlemen doing as you're sitting outside?
We are looking for any other way in. Any other points
This
of
guard is gone. Right?
egress?
That guard has, like, put him, like, right there. Yeah,
Because
he's,
they're
like,
inside.
he's starting to head his
Right?
way down. But with that, you see the other guard kind of move position, simply because now he's the only one, last man standing, kind of, as it were, and he kind of centers up. Take the best viewpoint he can.
Which door did you guys go through?
They went through this one.
Okay.
Like, do we need to lift the...
Nope.
All right, we're not lifting the girdles.
Okay.
As quietly as he can, Grizzle comes out of the woods and sneaks along to the door that's locked that they just went in and gently taps on it.
Okay. You hear a slight rap tapping on the door.
I open it.
Yeah, can we from the inside?
Can I open the door from the inside?
There is a bolt, you can unlock it. So as you slide it open, you crack the door, and there's Grizzle, like, hunched down, just...
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Can we come in?
I mean, yeah, I don't know the place.
I wave to Insano.
Well, technically,
And Garibald.
no, we can't come in, but like we already did. It's the thing.
I nudge Garibald. Go.
Where?
Door?
Yeah.
It's open.
It's open.
Behind you? And I'll
I was really hoping that would open.
Nice.
I will follow suit.
So you all make it in, and Snot shuts the door behind all of you, and you just shut it.
Yeah. So as I'm closing, I'm like, so here's the plan.
I will shut the bolt.
Okay.
We gotta start on the first floor and work our way up. The valuable shit's probably upstairs.
Turns into a sound
We're going
We split up into teams of two. No, let's all move together.
I feel like we should stick together.
Yeah, let's stick together.
Yeah.
Let's stay tight. Quiet. Shut up. Shut your mouths.
Like, if we run into anybody, are we just gonna subdue them? Or are we trying to,
Can you
like...
charm them again? Grizzle
I
asks.
could, but that last time got kind of dicey.
Guys, this is a classic smash and grab. Let's not complicate it.
Anybody have like some rope we can tie anybody we run into with, or
And I pull it out. I say, I mean, I have this hammer.
okay, that's one way of doing it.
And then that crowbar. And then I also pull out the crowbar. And I smile.
It's like, I've got this. I pull up the shattered door handle out of my pocket. Like, you could probably like tie up some hands maybe
Right.
with it if it's like a small enough person.
I
I
like to
guess.
sound like, really, dude?
I didn't bring your stupid fucking rope.
Okay, well, let's just.
Well, Grizzle Malone did watch Boondock Saints. He does have some rope.
Alright.
Thank you, Matt.
So as they're discussing this, Dane is just kind of looking at this artwork. Are there pictures of people on this artwork down the hallway?
The only picture you see one that looks very similar to the woman depicted in the fountain outside.
The woman depicted on there?
Yeah.
How high up is it on the wall?
How, like any normal picture height.
Can Dane reach it?
Yeah.
All of the picture?
Yeah, like you could get to the bottom of the frame with your short stature. Yeah.
The bottom of the frame?
Yeah.
What is it you're
Okay.
trying to do?
That's a
I see
second
it
question.
You're trying to lift some art.
He's trying to.
I'll take one art, please.
So, should we start looking around?
Well, we said southeast, right?
Southeast.
I would like to
Should hit
move-
the fan.
Yeah, that's different. I would like that we're in the fucking what you call it here? Monastery, yeah.
Good point.
The old Sept of Baylor. I start creeping very sneakily.
Well, let's take
Very
this.
sneakily.
Yes.
Well, let's take this room by room and start with what's behind us already, and go from
Yeah,
there.
we
As
like-
Ensano walks past Dane looking at this picture of this woman, I just kind of tap him. Say, lift me up there.
Are you looking at like at the picture like it's Gozar the Gozerian, or like
Just lift me up
The
there.
mother.
Lift me up there. So like,
okay,
hi-
I pick him up like a small child, and like I literally have to bend over because I'm so tall. Okay.
Dane takes out a piece of chalk and draws a mustache on the lady. Okay, my work here is done.
I sit him down. I'm like, nice one. We like bump elbows.
Okay. Murder, defacing property,
Right, yeah.
Breaking
we're all
records.
breaking just
entering,
Good God.
Committing-
lying to an official.
Committing
In a church.
perjury. You know.
Alright, so
Grizzle
So
starts
as
sneaking
you
down
were
the hallway.
wandering
This way.
around in that bottom floor, you look around about, and it's fairly open. Like you see a number of desks strewn about with large books on top of them, and you can tell it's just simply probably where some monks are copying books, scribing them by hand.
Scarebo in there with us?
But as you're going about, you do notice a stairwell in the back corner that leads to the second floor.
And it's lit. The room is lit up enough where we can see all of this.
Yeah,
by
it's
just,
not extremely bright, but
Right,
it's light
you
enough
can
where
see- okay.
Yeah.
Grizzle moves to the bottom of the staircase and listens. See if he hears any footsteps or.
Give me an
creaking
investigation
doors.
check.
I'm gonna start slowly making my way down like the hallway that's behind us. I guess what would be the southwest wing,
Yes.
Okay.
You're in the southwest, yeah.
right? So
18.
You don't hear anything. Except for maybe some, like, small little grunts. That's about it. But it doesn't sound like somebody straining from doing something. It sounds more like a clearing of a throat or...
Where are we? We're like in the atrium of the church?
Like right here, there's a staircase somewhere.
Yeah, so you're in this building. You're on the bottom floor. Staircase is more in this backish corner.
Okay.
You would enter right here. But this is all open, and you're seeing
Ooh,
multiple
good point.
desks lined with what look like scribes' work, where they're simply copying texts, like a lot of monks do.
guys, got an idea. Fallback plan.
what?
We tie up Garibaldi. So in the event that somebody finds us, we can be like, we were just bringing him to Renard to turn him in.
I could bend the the cuffs around his little wrists, so it looks real, but he can still get his hands out.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't want to restrain him, but, you know.
Yeah, it would just look like it was. Was that
Grizzle just says, I think we're far past that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, guys, how's the smashing and grabbing going?
I'm gonna start slowly going down to the rest of whatever else is in that
What's the
hallway.
smashing?
I've described what's in this entire area.
Oh,
It's
okay.
basically
Wait,
wide
are you
open.
asking me to smash something?
Bottom of the stairs, did you
Or
look
grab
at
it?
Somebody grab
Which one?
Throat clearing.
Probably stairs.
Oh,
We gonna rush him?
I don't think.
Alright.
I think we should go upstairs.
Okay.
Grizzle slowly creeps up the stairs and just barely peers over the top.
PUBG Peter.
You see a elongated hallway with doors lining every side.
I listen, see if I can hear like snoring or like heavy breathing or anything to indicate if it was bedrooms or.
That's what you make it out to be.
Go back down the stairs, whisper, upstairs, I think they're sleeping. I think that's the bedrooms.
And I turn back and I go,
Oh,
he thinks it's the bedrooms.
do I see that this is open or closed? Like you said,
It's an open
doors.
walkway,
It's an open walkway.
but you won't see that until you get to the top of
Oh,
the
okay.
stairs. You see light, so you know it bends to the right.
Alright. And it's like sea light, there's no door.
Sure.
I think we can get to the middle building as long as we're quiet.
I creep up the stairs and I venture up towards where he's talking about.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Yeah. Next. It's a natural one. Plus stuff, but it is a natural one. Plus 7.
God damn it!
That's how we all die.
So what's
Hey,
the,
but
what's
a
the marching
natural
order
one.
here?
I'm in the rear.
Well, Matt's already most of the way up the stairs. Ponch is now up the stairs.
Yep. So 1, 2.
I'll go up last.
I'll go up third, fine.
No, JJ already said he was taking up the room.
I'm third,
Oh,
right
alright.
behind those
Okay.
two.
I'll be right back.
Okay, third, fourth,
right?
fifth.
Yeah, and roll
Alright,
for
so
initiative.
as you're going up the
Fighting the whole
As you're going up the
monastery.
stairs, you're just slowly
Scarlet
moving one
Monastery.
step at a time until you get to that top stair, and there's that one plank that everyone knows to avoid because it's rotting and hasn't been changed out yet. Correct. You hear an immense creak as you get to the top of the stairs. You all just kind of pause and hold. As the door at the top of the stairs opens. You see a little candle sticking out the door as somebody is trying to peer around. Stepping away from the table for just a moment, we need to thank those who've helped us bring this episode to life. Our friends at Battle Bards. Battle Bards offers an incredible, vast array of sound, music, and effects to bring your games to life. Their Prime subscription service allows you to stream that content from anywhere, including if you play online. With the Prime service, you not only are able to stream that content, but if you wanted to purchase individual tracks for yourself or for use elsewhere, you get 20% off of all of your purchases on the site. Not only that, they give you access to mixers and soundboards to make the sound and effects that you need. If you go to battlebards.com, enter the promo code LOST to get a little discount off of your subscription. Our need for incredible sound is so vast that we're also helped by our friends at Sirenscape. Sirenscape brings amazing atmosphere and music to your games. With their app, you can set the mood at your table on the fly. Their tool sets allow you to create unique music for your games, and with their vast library, you'll find something for almost any RPG setting. Please find links in the description below to both of these amazing services. By using these links, you help us by showing our partners the support you have for our content. Both of these services provide an amazing level of immersion for your players. Check them both out and find out which is best for you. Or you can go our route and use them both, because they're both unique. Thank you to both Battle Bards and Sirenscape for your support. Now, let's get back to the table. The candle's not far enough off the ground as you would assume a human to hold it.
It is Cal.
You just see a little eye rubbing, and Sirs, what are you doing here?
And I go, hey, go back to bed. Go back to bed. You're dreaming right now.
What? I'm dreaming?
You're dreaming. This is real. You sleep.
Willy,
Yeah, you gotta go back to bed.
Roll me a deception check.
Does he get advantage because the child's sleepy?
He's sleeping.
No, I'll say this. You can choose either deception or performance.
16. Deception.
Okay.
I love it.
I've had weird dreams lately.
It happens as you get older.
Alright, well. Good night, why would I say good night to my dream? That doesn't make any sense. And he just turns around and closes the door.
Good night. Jesus, that was close. I keep shuffling down the hallway here.
Okay, which direction are you going?
Would you say there was like?
light coming from here.
That little walkway?
Yep.
Okay. So as you guys all shuffle up the stairs, you make it into this little walkway. As you go through, you notice it's just a pass-through. You can see straight from there, through the center building, all the way over to the building in the east. You can't really make out what's that far because it's far too dark, but you can definitely tell it passes all the way through this entire complex. As you go by, you see the iron bar work on the windows. You look down, and you can see the other single guard down there just kind of looking back and forth. But then you see him kind of peek his head up as he sees something approaching from the north. And you can see some of the guards making their way back. You can even add those other Brad and Chaz.
Brad and Jazz.
B and C.
Oh shit.
As you enter into this room here, you see what looks like a very large library on that floor. There are multiple windows letting in a good deal of light. But at the same time, you see a large parchment over the wall, which almost kind of just looks almost like scrap paper. Like maybe this is where Renard might do his planning for sermons. But you do see a spiral staircase going up to the next floor.
I'll stop the group and say, outside the balcony, that's where I saw Renard when we came into the town for the first time. Because I was helping Kellerell with the water.
Mm-hmm.
I walked him back up there.
Okay. So, probably not a good idea to go up there.
Save game.
F10.
Quick save?
Yeah.
Quick save.
Yeah. Alright, alright.
Grizzle looks around to examine the books.
Doesn't look like too much. Give me an investigation check, actually.
15.
Okay, you see a number of like holy books. You see what look like even like some journals. You see a number of copies of the Lerwick letter, like the officially published ones, kind of like a small archive of that here as well. On top of that, you see a number of tomes that look like they are in regards to like motivational speaking. So obviously he must not think of himself as the best speaker in the world. And on top of that, you see a number of books regarding the lost mines of Phandalin.
Do I see Serenith's actual journal?
No.
As I continue to look around the room, I check to see if there's a staircase down.
There is as well. Basically, the spiral staircase either goes up or down. But as you are looking there, you do see light coming from the trap door in the ceiling, to which the staircase goes up.
Motion everyone to be quiet. Up to the ceiling.
Who's proficient in perception?
I am.
Whoever's proficient in it, roll me a perception check.
Carl. She's going to be here in like 10 minutes. They Delta landed over an hour.
Okay.
And her Uber driver is driving just under 100 miles an hour.
She's
Fuck
coming
yeah!
out.
Let's get to where we're going!
9.
Jesus, 10.
You can make out mutterings up above, and you can tell it's distinctly two voices, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Okay.
Can I at least tell by the voices who they are? Or I just hear the sounds. I can't tell much.
You just hear the sounds. It just sounds like you can tell it's two males.
I'll do the awkward. No. To Grizzle.
I lean in and I say, I think you want to blow him.
I look at there's parchment that was scribbled on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I look to see if there's anything of interest besides the sermon-y stuff.
Not particularly.
I motion everyone to stay, and I take the staircase down as quiet as I can,
Okay.
and then stop and kind of peek.
As you peek down the staircase, this room is relatively dark. It looks more like almost like a small greeting chamber more than anything else, where they would probably host anybody coming from out of town.
Go back up the stairs, kind of shake my head.
I give everybody the stop just like he did. And then I walk up the stairs.
So you're now on the second floor?
Yeah.
Rolling.
I thought we were gonna move
You're
beyond.
rolling.
We're all kind of
Yeah, the
over here somewhere near the
We're
bottom.
inside
This
here.
building.
In there, yep.
On the
And then
second
like
floor.
the spiral staircase up or whatever,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're on the second floor,
Right.
Yep.
and
Oh,
up
there
is
is-
where the trapdoor with the light is.
Yeah, let's go up there. Right?
I tell them there's two.
Can't stop you.
There's two people talking up there. But we haven't looked through. The
Can
rest
we
of
hear
the
what they're
place yet.
saying at all?
No.
No.
Alright, well,
I just know there's two people.
Not from standing on the second
yeah,
floor.
I want to get closer.
Okay. So what are you doing to get closer?
We're like underneath, right? Like in the floor below.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I want to like just kind of creep up the stairs a little bit and like kind of peek over the staircase. You know what I mean? Like the little kid looking at Santa putting the presents under
But
the
you
tree.
can't peek over the staircase because the staircase leads to a trap door from which you can see light emanating.
Oh, so I could go up to the trap door.
Correct.
Right. So I want to approach the trap door and try to see if, like, you know, sometimes you can kind of position with the crack so you can just see something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I'm
got
trying
you.
to do that. I want to see if I can see anything.
Roll me an investigation check
Through
as
that
you're at the
little
top.
crack. Damn. The rolls are cold today, guys.
They sure are.
7.
7.
Oh, God.
So
So
at-
burnt dark one's on luck, too. Yikes.
Do you want to hear or see? I'll let you pick.
Here.
Here. So you can definitely tell between the two voices. You can make out from what you heard before that it is Cernith and Renard having a conversation with one another. You can't tell exactly where they are in the room, but you can just kind of see shadows moving about, and you can't make out exactly what they're saying. You catch very little, like just a word here or there, but nothing that is striking. But you do know it is those two individuals.
Damn. Grizzle close to me,
Yeah, I'm on the stairs.
so I lean down and I'm like, "This fucking piece of shit." And I whisper it to him. I let him know what's up. I'm like, "This fucking it's Ernest and Bernard. It's them.
I walk over to this little window here to see if I can hear out.
Like
Because
they're out in the
they're
street.
bars. They're not windows.
Correct.
Yeah, so I sneak underneath the window so they can't like see my face poking out outside. Kind of slide up to see if I can hear over the balcony into that window.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
19 plus 120.
Oh yeah, you can hear him. It's traveling through the night. But again, you can't make out everything, but you can grab more bits and pieces. You can definitely tell that Renard is pissed with Cernith. You keep hearing basically accusations as to why didn't you tell me anything about the book? Why is this the first I'm hearing about it? And now we have to share it with these individuals who we still have no beat on whatsoever. One of them killed a guy.
Wild card. You're next, motherfucker.
And I still don't even know what to do with him. Even if they do bring him back, what do we do?
And Andy breaks in and says, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
We're just listening in, right?
Yeah, well,
Only
just-
Grizzle hears
only
this.
Grizzles hears it.
So I sneak to the middle of the room, tell them the conversation I heard. Like, they mentioned him. If we bring him back, they don't know what to do with him.
Well,
That's you, bro. Dane says. Points at Gearbo.
Do we want to keep looking for like other trapdoors or secrets in here? If we think there's something else malicious going on. That was why we came.
We
in
haven't
in the
even
first place.
explored the other building that we see. We can see down this hallway.
Have we? We need to look for like a trapdoor maybe somewhere.
Interesting.
Remember where all that water was going? Had to go somewhere.
They're making beer.
That's what they say. That's what they want you to think.
It was like, all right. And he starts heading down this hallway
I'm following. Right behind him.
as quietly as he can.
Okay.
I'm with my man Grizz.
yeah.
Gabriel's falling in and out of reality.
Boy.
Bits and pieces are just left out of his
What was that Spider-Man versus Venom game? What was like the subtitle of that?
maximum carnage.
Yes, it's Maximum Carnage and Scrags' brain.
So, as you get into that room over there, you actually do notice there's like a few weapons lining the wall, but I mean, it's not like an armory by any means. It almost looks more like this might be some reserves, just simply for any of the guards outside, like a secondary to the barracks itself. Not a large cache whatsoever. Like, all of you have more arms on yourself than what you find in this room. On that, though, it seems like a relatively peaceful room. It almost seems more like a place for prayer or meditation, as well as just a relaxing area. Like, it's almost like a little bit of a rec room with a mixture of like a little prayer room.
Start to examine the weapons on the wall and like, are there places to sit and stuff?
Yeah, there's like little armchairs.
I look at the weapons, the wall, see if there's anything special about them. They seem kind of average. I look around the furniture, see if I notice anything that doesn't seem quite to fit in with the room.
Really, the only thing that doesn't seem to fit in is why would you smash a rec room and like a little prayer sanctuary together? That seems a little odd.
Bad feng shui.
Right. But aside from that, like, nothing jumps out at you as being entirely odd.
Aside from the atrocious feng shui.
It's an abomination of man.
So let's go down to the first
Yeah.
floor there. Right?
I look for the staircase to the first floor.
And it's just behind a little knee wall in the back, and you just walk around the corner. You can make your way down if you'd like.
I sneak down and peek.
You don't merely make anything out. You see a little light coming from a back room.
Sneak up to the back room, push my ear against the door.
So as you get downstairs, you notice a very large dining table. The room itself isn't anything overly posh by any means. It looks very utilitarian, but as you creak open that back door, you can see this little red-bearded dwarf kind of running back and forth. Someone you have not yet seen or met. And as he makes his way back and forth, you can see him just kind of hauling around in what is obviously a kitchen. These little kegs that would look like ale kegs.
Close the door, head back upstairs to report what I saw. I think we made a mistake breaking in here and stealing our weapons back.
Why do you say that?
I don't see anything sinister. There's this weird rec room. There's a dwarf downstairs cooking for the, I'm assuming, monks who are going to be up soon. There's the scribe office. Serenith and Reynard seem upset. But I'm not noticing anything weird. Anything evil in this building.
What if the ale has they're putting mind control stuff, powder in it, you know? You know what I mean?
Is there any of it nearby? Or is it all downstairs?
What's this?
It's all downstairs where they're like storing it and shit?
I just saw the dwarf carrying the barrels.
In
Back
the
and forth.
basement.
In the Alamo.
Gerbil, you said you were seeing visions. What?
The basement. Is Gerbil doing that?
Yeah.
He's losing his grip on
I'm
reality.
losing my grip. This guy is fucking dirty.
Maximum carnage punch.
Dirty.
Maximum carnage.
Okay.
Go.
I try to subdue him, or at least.
Is there any
give him
paper around the room?
Subdued.
Grizzle looks around for a pen and paper.
Subdued.
Okay. Which room are you even in now?
We're in this one.
The
rec room.
Yeah, you see an inkwell and some parchment.
Read a little note saying,
Sorry for breaking in
Yeah.
here. LOL.
had to get our weapons.
LOL.
We are heading towards whatever the compass. Did they say what the compass was pointing at?
TTYL.
We didn't
Southeast.
see
No.
anything. There's a little dwarf making.
We'll be
you know,
heading
like
towards
one
the
that's
southeast.
all we saw.
And I go, why are you telling them where we're going? We're the fugitive. But cross that out, put northwest.
NW.
And then, yeah, write LOL, so they're not sure if you're serious or not.
Troll.
But we need the book. The book has the compass.
Then just write JK. And we'll wait for whoever to read it, and we'll jump them. 'Cause they'll read it, and they'll be like, just heading north, southeast, northwest, LOL, JK. What? Look behind you.
I fold the note without writing JK. Climb up. Oh no, we're in this one. And I start sneaking back this way. Well, no. Before I start sneaking, I'm like, I turn to the group and like, I think we've done all we can here. Unless anyone else has an idea.
We should probably leave. That's
Is
my
there, do we feel like there's anywhere or room that we haven't already explored?
It seems pretty legit. Feels a little on the level. Feels like
We haven't
definitely
been
just robbed
in-
a church.
The monks' rooms.
Sure.
And downstairs I didn't explore much, but it looked like a kitchen, a dining room, and a kitchen. There's someone awake in the kitchen.
We
A
broke
small
into a
dwarf.
church at this point.
Monastery.
Yeah. Broke right into it.
Do you all feel good about yourselves?
No, I don't think it
So what's going on with this note?
Left a note saying, apologizing that we got our weapons, but we wanted to head off.
And where were you leaving that?
I was going to sneak up and put it right there by the door so they like freak out that we were in there
Okay.
because they don't know what we heard.
Is that what you're going to do?
I was planning on starting to go that way unless someone else had something.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
I slowly start sneaking back this way
Okay.
We're all just
into the
Room.
So you make your way back into what looks like a library / study. And you see the spiral staircase going back up. Are you leaving it down there, or you're going up the spiral staircase?
I kind of reach around and
Good
stick
man.
it on the wall.
Oh, and sorry, what?
Reach around and kind of put it on the wall as high up as I can reach without actually going up the staircase.
Okay. So as you stick it there, you look at the rest of your compatriots that have kind of just like slowly meandered in behind you, looking kind of still on edge because they don't want to be heard, but at the same time semi-defeated because this didn't end up being what everyone hoped it was going to be.
Smash and grab?
The darkness.
Russian
hoax.
Not a smash and grab.
Collusion!
It's a right and leave.
Fucking right. Yeah.
And leave.
So we
Don Jr. Oh God.
are we making our way back towards?
So we're outie?
We're out. We're leaving.
We're going southeast?
Well,
We need to
Let's
get
go.
out.
Wait, what is
Need to
why?
get
What's
out.
up?
yeah,
What's up?
undetected.
Yeah, we're not.
Well, we have
Stand
windows we
up
can
and
look
then
out.
walk out.
So we're still right here in the second floor?
Second floor of this building.
Grizzle
Can
is
we
quite
see? We
sneaky.
can see a staircase going down to this door that we see right there.
Well, let's have somebody sneak up
door
and look out the
we came
window.
in.
I run. Is there? How close am I to the window? Is there anybody in between me and the window? Nobody, right?
It's just your own party, so you can go.
Right. Yeah. So I like like a ninja, like
Wait. Hold on.
with like you just hear their footsteps, right? It's me running out the window, and then I still got spider climb going, so I just run right down the side of the building.
And how are
There's
you
bars.
melting your way through those iron bars that are on the
Oh,
windows?
they're iron bars.
Well,
That's right.
look
I
at
forget.
the windows. There's bars on the windows.
I forget about the
You good, man?
bars. Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
besides, we want to look and see who's out there first, because maybe there were guards outside.
Yeah. Either way, that's not happening. We gotta go back through the front door.
I asked Grizzle to look out the window to see
I
what the
look out
guards
the
are.
window.
So as you look out the window, you now see that the little guard that was in front here, if you want to move him, you
This
kind
guy?
of went over to the lamppost over there and joined Brad and Chaz and Brad and Chad.
Chat.
And they're all kind of discussing what, at least what you assume to be what they found at the licensure office. So it looks
Wait.
relatively clean.
So how can we fuck this up?
Wait, you're
Is there
the
a
one
door
who's
over there?
looking,
Yes, there is.
On this side, there is a door right here.
I was gonna say, I think there might be some
It's right here.
Well, yeah.
other X on the other side of the
right? Do
building.
you know that?
From the inside, we really.
No, but we were over here. I
We
was over here
we
down
took
this
the entire
hallway.
tour.
Well, yeah.
When there are windows on that side, we could also look out again and make sure there's no hidden guards.
Well, no, but I know the door is there. Or that's the question. Do we know the door is there?
It's just dawning on me now, like, do I really want to say we took our weapons back? Because I already kind of told them, the guards, that some orcs did. And I think they believed me.
Do you think they won't notice that only ours are gone?
Orcs would
It
probably.
could just be a coincidence, you know.
No, they would have taken. The orcs would have taken everything.
They didn't
That
we
was the
open
smash
a
and
few of
grab.
them? You know.
I know orcs. They would have taken everything.
I believe the mostly orc.
We should.
Just
I say.
All right.
We should leave before this plan gets worse.
Yeah. All right.
What if I start a fire on this side?
I start sneaking back that way.
What
Towards
if I
the
do
rec
that
center.
though?
Okay.
Like, wait,
What if I throw a torch
why
at
are we
the
going this way
something?
again?
Right?
These guards are over here.
I strike the
Oh,
wall.
I tell them, guards are over by the lamp.
Oh,
Okay. Well, let's see if there's an X on the other side of the building. Then we'll sneak away from the guards, not close to them.
Okay. So we're now headed this direction.
This direction,
I
down
guess.
the stairs.
But we still don't know
Towards
that
the
door
kitchen?
is there, technically. We're just going to explore and see if there is an exit. Is that the idea?
Andy would, or Gerbil would know. He tried the door to open it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It's been very
Open what?
silent.
The door over there.
There's a door on this side of the
Oh yeah.
where you were hearing the
Long
loud
ago.
clanging.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Sneak down the stairs, out the door.
Sure.
Okay. You guys can all pull that off.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you go, you slide the bolts, and you walk out the front door.
The front,
The front
or the
door.
side door
Yeah.
here?
Front door there.
That's what he means.
Out from
All
the,
the doors
side
are in the
hatch.
front of the
Alright,
building.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how the building works.
I kind of whisper to Pete. I lean in and I'm like, "Let's fucking head to the southeast."
Dane just starts sprinting off this way. Just
Jesus.
this is the wood line you're talking about, right? This is what we
Yep.
established? Okay. Just coming right in here. Maybe like 10 feet into the woods and just kind of like hunch down.
You're already hunched down.
Hunch down more.
Just like laying in the bush.
Yeah.
I
behind
do
He
the
a
lowers
bush.
a few more inches.
I'm in the bush.
I do the Naruto run. I'm gonna fucking run after him.